Let's take it out of the Garden State and into the Free State. We're going to take it into Maryland, coastal Maryland, also shutting down its beaches and bracing for coastal flooding as we head into tonight, into high tide tonight especially. We have Fox Weather Correspondent Brandy Campbell joining us out of Ocean City, Maryland with the latest there. Look at that wind. I mean, all the various vantage points. Brandy, I know you can't see everybody's coverage, but to see the wind out of Ocean City, Maryland, you may win in that regard.
You know, at times you find people just kind of walking like, just kind of struggling because not only is it windy, but we have a very light rainfall that's coming down at this point. So with the wind, it's just kind of blowing in your face sideways at this point. So yeah, the wind is a big talker out here. I've been using my anemometer to just gauge at where we're at. So far, the highest gust has been 39 miles per hour captured nearby on the drawbridge, I should say. So right now the wind speeds are clocking in the mid-20s, and that's been consistent. So a very windy day, that's the first thing you'll notice when you walk outside. But if you come out here to the shore, you're also going to be captivated by the beach. So let's take a look at some of the waves out there as we zoom in. Yesterday the waves were a big talker, but they weren't this big. The wave heights, they've been reported around 10 feet at the nearest by buoy that's capturing that, or the nearest by sensor, I should say. I'm not seeing any huge ones from our vantage point yet, but from time to time, there are some pretty impressive ones. And I do want to note, yes, they closed down the beaches 2 days ago to swimmers and surfers. Yesterday evening, they did decide to let surfers in, but now they're saying the beaches are closed down and they do have lifeguards out. As we zoom out, you'll see one of the lifeguards stands right here. The lifeguards obviously are not sitting on the beaches. We haven't really seen them driving on the beach, but they are out here. I've heard them whistling at people who are attempting to even walk on the sand. So they don't want people out anywhere standing on the beach. I can hear a whistle right now going off as some people might try to test the elements right now, but they want people to be safe. Just speaking with the mayor here, I spoke with the emergency director here earlier this morning, and they just really want to make sure people are safe and staying out of the water, because we know obviously there's large waves, but we also have dangerous rip currents, that threat that you really cannot see. Now, there's a lot of people out here as I just walk this way. You can see folks, they're standing on the parking lot where we are by the pier, just taking pictures and videos. I spoke to one man earlier. He's a local and he's an artist. He told me this is oftentimes his inspiration. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Well, I drove over the bridge around 6:30, and then I looked, and there's all these cars behind me. I was like, wow, everybody's coming out to see this. It's pretty cool to see. It's beautiful to me. I love seeing, especially action. When you look out and the buoy, the buoy is just getting beat up. To me, it's beautiful. I try to capture that in some of my paintings.
All right, now the main thing we're going to be looking out for, in addition to what we're seeing out here, is flooding. We're under a coastal flood warning tonight, so we're keeping an eye out for that high tide that's happening around 7 p.m. We'll be live here on Fox Weather for that. Back to you.
It is just so wild, Brandy, to hear that wind. It's one of those scenarios Britt and I were talking about where when you go inside, you just keep hearing the ringing in your ear because it's just so persistent. But yeah, watching the tide rise, watching everything inundate towards the parking lot out of Ocean City, Maryland. And Brandy, you'll be out there throughout the morning for us. Appreciate that update. Brandy Campbell.